This is Watchdog Legion.
Menu narration off. Enable text to.
Oh, let's see. Code one, no. Dialogue, yeah. It's based on London? No. Resistance was the challenging experience that put DedSec on the back foot of London. More dangerous than ever, and Alberton's out for blood combat step. Automatically more different, fast travel limited. Okay. Permadeath is on. Once resisted. Okay. I'm gonna do classic. Single player. Permadeath mode. Alright, let's go. Yeah. I'm alright with the Watch Dogs series. I think it's alright. I think I played Watch Dogs 2. That was in San Francisco. That was quite an interesting environment. There's a lot of detail. But then I watched some of the cutscenes online, and it's just like the story kind of fell off. So I didn't
London.
care.
What a town! History around every corner.
Wow, I've been there. I was there.
Pub serving up a pint and a smile. All that
That's what London
music,
looks
theatre
like.
and art and multiculturalism. And the world's oldest underground, the Tube.
I literally was there.
The
What the
class of
hell?
cities, really.
London
Top shelf
Eye.
stuff.
I've been there.
Only took 12,000 years to build it up, and one night to tear it all down.
Oh my god, the Big Ben. It's crazy. I've been to all these places. I know where it is. Alright, this traffic is not realistic. It would be a lot more intense. London traffic is crazy. It's really crazy.
What's our status?
Perimeter security's down, but plenty of your flying friends about.
Looks like a very new age thing going on here.
Dalton, no time to waste.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a futuristic world. Looks like, from what I see, with banners and vehicles with their advertisements and stuff.
Any idea what we're up against, Bagley?
If you hadn't brushed off, I might. Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
That's rich, Bagley. The government would sooner arrest us for trying to help than actually do something useful.
We'll have to sort this one on our own.
Carefully, Dalton.
Bagley, are you detecting a little worry in Sabine's voice?
Brilliant. Asking the computer about feelings. This explains so much.
Shut it, you two, and get to work.
There she is.
She's kind of cute. Alright, so what's this?
Perimeter security's back up. South entrance is secure.
Wow, right off the bat.
That hurt you more than it hurt me.
I don't know what button it is. Oh, let's see.
Do us a favor and keep it quiet, Dalton.
If they don't shoot me, I won't shoot them. How's that?
Press X to vault. Okay. I was supposed to go that way. Very like traditional cyber.
Give me a break.
How am I supposed to do this?
They've got loads of dead set gear down here. Now why do you suppose that is?
Dead said did it
How did they
exist?
get their hands on it?
I don't know. But someone wants to make it look like DedSec was here.
Shit. You need to proceed with extreme caution, Dalton.
Who are these men in black anyway?
Nothing identifying. I suspect that's by design.
Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, that door must be unlocked. I like that this is in London. This is pretty interesting to me already.
Oh, fuck me. The entire place is rigged to blow.
Jesus, those canisters. Bagley, is that...
RDX nitrogen. Enough to level Parliament.
Can you locate a detonator, Bagley?
Not exactly, but there's a device streaming a fuckload of encrypted data from the floor above you.
Yeah, that fits the bill. On my way.
Shit, how am I supposed to handle?
Bagley, is that not the detonator?
No, but it's a transmitter sending a signal to a device on the floor above us. Safe to assume that would be the detonator we're looking for.
I think I'm just screwed now because I don't have any.
Their profiles are heavily encrypted. No identifying information.
Ghosts in the system. They staged DedSec propaganda all around the bombs. These pricks are going to blow up Parliament and hang it on us.
Not if you get to that detonator first.
Reach the House of Commons. I'm liking this game already. I think it's this is very graphically beautiful. I like this is also in London as well. It's like a James Bond movie.
Right in the House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly I'm locked out.
Fuck. Well, we don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake.
Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Holy shit.
Company at our back door. Shit. Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long is this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck.
I'm liking this game. This is pretty cool.
They're on me.
I like
I'll
the
try and
setting. I
hold them
like the takes you right into the action. No, like. I mean, the Watch Dogs other games I played, it was more low key. Like the seriousness. Let me just say, the seriousness factor is definitely here. You can feel the intensity in the second game. The intro is very much like, oh, it's a bunch of kids trying to make a move and trying to do something. This is like, we're trying to fucking save the government of London. Like, that's a much interesting plot, my experience. The music in the first section is pretty good, and the second one. In the first one, the first game is very, very good. I still think this is pretty interesting already. I actually would consider buying this game, but let me just keep playing it. Maybe I'll think about buying this, because it's actually pretty decent. Straight up, just Now it's sponge fighting.
Let's just say I'm both impressed and annoyed by how sophisticated this anti-tamper security is. Still working.
Bagley, tell me you're close.
I'm through security, now wading through terabytes of decoy code looking for the detonation sequence.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Changing hostile.
Excuse me! Stop right where you are!
Get my shoes!
Immediately just do headshots. What does that do?
Anyone still there?
Problem, Dalton. I need your physical appendages now.
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down.
Oh shit. This got a lot more intense than the second game. This is a lot more, holy shit. We already have a character dead in the thing, you know? Oh my gosh. I'm really impressed with this game right now.
Sabine, what's going on?
We're being raided. It's a bloodbath. Her protocol is to wipe everything, including Bagley.
I need him for the transmitter.
I know, but if they get him, they get everything. Names, ops, locations.
Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Wipe him.
Yes, wipe me.
Do it, Sabine, and get the hell out of there.
Fuck. Okay, Bagley's down. You're on your own. Dalton, if this goes...
It won't. I'll see you at the rally point. I promise.
Good luck.
Holy shit. Alright, let's hijack through the walls. Press R3 to scan through the area and reveal cameras and hijack through the walls. I'm doing that. Okay, but how am I, why isn't that working? Definitely not through this way. Press R3 to scan the area and reveal cameras to hijack the wall. Okay. Are there any cameras in here? Not that I can see. Aha! Okay. can hold shields. Okay, you can't. Hey Google, what are the ratings for Watchdog Legion? 70 open critic 74.
Bingo. No.
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work? Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The Plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. 0 day.
Shit.
It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
Wow. Those are just drones that just killed him. And now London's in shambles.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
What an intro for a game. We already got. I like this evil protagonist more. I think in 2 it wasn't as good. It was kind of like more laid back. There's a very clear evil person behind this.
Received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec. Terrorist responses failed. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning.
DedSec.
Profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Long overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the deployment.
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of
about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark
Google.
corners of the internet. That
What is
terrorists
DedSec?
who DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those.
DedSec is a fictional hacker group that appears. Okay, so they're basically the good guys. So what happened is that they're painting them as the bad guys. And I think those guys are DedSec. I think. Huh. Interesting.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
What? These all sound very familiar from the other game. What happened to the dude? Is he just dead now?
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group.
Nah, I'm a robot?
This week's Buccaneer Radio.
Okay, that's really cool.
Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put
This
more
is reminding me a bit of the
cyberpunk
the like spider thing.
Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find
so they're framing
more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using
It looks like whoever you have to see whenever somebody's doing something, because who benefits. So okay, well, stop what the fuck you're talking and speak, lady. Listen. So when it comes down to something like a big world event, you gotta think of who benefits. As cynical as it is, that's kind of how the world works. So clearly, in this world, whatever's going on, there's the security organization. They probably have done something, so this way they can get funding by the government and make money. So they probably orchestrated the attack for their benefit indirectly, and they use somebody to frame. It happens in the world, you know, stuff like this. I think it's kind of crazy, but this is not too far from the truth of what happens today.
Amounts for the city's defense. Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests?
Someone else's interests.
See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters out.
See what I'm saying here? The whole situation of the... What is blue? What is blue? Is it like some data center? Hey Google, what is blue? And what?
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought.
So
Brilliant.
all the contacts.
Let's get the people of London on board.
Interesting. You select operatives, so you make a team. Interesting, and they all have like different. Well, I want a hot chick in the front. So where is this? They don't really give you a lot of options. Just kind of stuck with this. I mean, let's see. I like him. It looks like it means business. Nah, that looks kind of silly. Too emo for my taste. These like very goofy characters, not gonna lie. The only one that gets this one. You got the video game designer. You know, I like her. I think she's good. She's probably resilient. Third person, I want somebody who's a bit balanced. Yeah, let's get the Asian guy. That's cool. Yes. Hacking is not this easy, I would say. It's a lot more boring than these TV shows and stuff make it out to be. Seems like this military security organization is whoever's in charge of it probably orchestrated the attacks, so this way they get funding by the government and stuff like that.
If you're still committed
It's
to the
called
cause, DedSec needs
it's called problem reaction solution. So you make a problem, even in real life, you can make up a problem, react in a certain way, like, oh no, we need to get this, and then you propose a solution that you want. So for example, let's just give a random one that I, like, as a kid, let's say that, okay? Problem. Oh no, we don't have a game, we don't have a way to watch TV, like to watch Netflix. Problem, we don't have a streaming media center stick or whatever. Reaction, we need that. So I'm like, we need the emphasis, we need this immediately. It's urgent. And then the solution I propose, let's get a Wii, right? So, but this works at a bigger scale, a bigger level than that in the world space. At least from what I've seen, a lot of that happens. I think this game hits it really well because it shows you that aspect of the world. Now, I'm not saying the world, everything conspiracy and this and that. There's always, the world isn't just black and white, you know. It's just, you gotta read between the lines, context. Things are important. You know, sometimes people put up a narrative that might not be in your interest because they have some way to benefit from that. And it might not be research, it might not correlate to both sides of the story of something. And so, conspiracies too, sometimes they're really one-sided and they're black and white. You gotta understand it's both sides. You gotta understand, like, what's the middle? What's the truth? The truth sometimes isn't as clear as daylight. Like, some things like this could be both sides. But, I think, this game already has impressed me. Because, it just talks about, it shows these concepts in a different light. Underground, I've seen these.
Don't wait for any brownie points from me.
Can I not hack?
What? Are you alright?
Okay, I just punched somebody. Oh shit! Oh my gosh. This map looks pretty decently big. It looks like it's an island. I mean, like, realistically, England isn't an island, so. Oh, interesting. I've been to London, so I can give you guys a perspective on how realistic game is. Auto drive? What the heck?
Auto drive now enabled.
So I don't even need to freaking... Alrighty then. I'm officially an NPC. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is not the driving. Oh boy, it would be extremely crowded. This is definitely not realistic.
Now disabled.
Wow, what a crazy introduction to this game. Fuck this. Oh, okay, we're gonna. I forget there's also enemies. I'm surprised I'm driving like this and those security forces have just come in. Holy shit. Dude. Gaming, the driving feels real, like, slippery. Oh, this is cool. Is the palace? No, wait, is that it? No, that's not it. I think I've been... Wait, is this the museum? I think, yeah, this is. I think this is central London. I've been. I'm gonna go over here where I've been. Over here, I have been right here at this exact spot. That's supposed to be like a museum. Oh, that's real. I took a photo right there next to that statue. Okay, that big column. That's not there in real life. My God, they did a good job. Honestly, I'm very impressed. This is London, I'm just surprised. They at least captured the most important parts. See, I stood right there. I took a photo right there. I think there's a water fountain here. You could stand. I stood right on the ledge here. Man, it's nice to visit these places. You get it in games. You can see like, okay, well, I've been there. I've been here. I kind of wish, Los Angeles was in good shape, but I've always wanted to go see London, but right now it's in a terrible condition. I don't know if I'll even get like the best impression on London. Not London. California. Dan Bilzerian, blessing in disguise. He sold his he didn't sell. He leased it, so his company Ignite was paying for it every month. It was I think it was $200K every month because it's a $30 million property, and then the new person who owns it, I believe they are like the Wish. They're associated with Wish. Blessing in disguise. People are telling him he's a fake, blah blah blah. But hats off to him. He sold the property at the right. At least he's not liable for it. I mean, he is leasing it, but still, he was still paying for potential ownership in the future. Now he's definitely not going to LA. I think Dan put his Las Vegas house on the market. I know he's doing his online course business. I don't know if Ignite's doing good sales right now. Shoot, I don't know at all, but that guy is very interesting. He really showed the LA life. Okay, you can be rich and blah blah blah. You got the big mansion. Really try to capture that. And he did that for his Instagram, his lifestyle and stuff. Now, what's sad is that nobody can ever get that now. At least for a couple of years, it's bad shape. So
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You will have to do the manual override.
Smart move having redundant systems like that. Can't trust anyone, right?
similar to the second game, the whole outpost in a bar shop, something like that.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
This is what you wanted, mate. Get to it. Sabine? Right, where's the fucking light switch?
Is this a new safe house or what? I have a feeling this is like a new one because their old one got discovered. I wouldn't assume they would have the same one that they had at the mission because it was compromised, so... really unfortunate. That guy just die? Is he not even part of the plot anymore? I mean, he got shot up. Like,
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Whoa, whoa, it's all right. I'm supposed to be here. Authorization code. Sabine sent me?
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
we're not very far away from AI models doing whatever you want. But now these computers now are getting local AI capabilities, like 50 tops. Basically, it's able to do calculations at a certain speed. That's specifically good for like a LLM, a language learning model. So there's models out there. I've looked into this.
That's it.
That are designed to be, you can ask it anything and it'll give you he'll answer whatever you want. Sometimes they hallucinate.
Responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you...
Sometimes they hallucinate, like these LLMs. Like ChatGPT is proprietary. That's like an owned LLM, meaning you can't, you are allowed to use the key, but their actual source code and software isn't modifiable. You can't run it on your own hardware. So, and you know, ChatGPT's been under a real like fire recently. You know, it's a pioneer. It's pioneered LLMs. You know, it got mainstream. Like everybody knows about it because of what it can do. Did we just die? What happened? So what I was saying is that ChatGPT is pretty much put, you know, it's been put on the map, you know. It also has been targeted because it's been like for example, the Tesla explosion incident. The person, what he did, he asked AI about that, and it was like, hypothetically, how could I do this and this? And then it gave it an answer, right? But it wasn't really ethical and moral or legal. So what happened is that they got blamed for it, which
that's wicked.
Which is understandable. But then again, anything, you can go on Google and you could do the same thing, right? So it's like they're putting people put the blame on like things that aren't really well deserving of the blame, you know. I get it, but also just like it's open information, you know. So I'm not saying not condoning any bad, you know, any behaviors. I'm just saying like sometimes the technology has always been pointed as the blame for problems when it's not. There's sometimes a core of the problem, like, you know, the core of the issue is that how that person passed away. Why did they decide to do that versus what they did? Because you can't control what that person does, but you can control, okay, how can we make people not do that kind of crazy stuff? Like mental health. Focus on the solution, not the problems. Like that guy did it probably because he wanted attention. He wanted to bring awareness to a problem, an issue, which is PTSD and all that, depression, all that stuff.
Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley, God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as 0 Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Fuck, that's mental. You were lucky to get out alive.
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high...
Wow. let's talk about this. That means everybody in the first part of the game is dead except her. What a way to start the game. I think this is a really like bold way to start the game because you're immediately cutting out existing characters. Like that guy, for example, I highly doubt I don't even know if he's alive, considering those drones killed him. I don't know. They probably would want to silence him because they don't want him to speak, so they silenced him and they shot him up. He's probably passed away. And probably all these people that they also went after is on purpose because they didn't want any traces of people calling out from that team saying, hey, this is what this person, this group is doing and all that. So they are trying to do hushing as well. So I'm thinking my theory of this game and what it's going to be in the future, whatever this group is, they're probably the ones in charge of the security in the city. And so they wanted to start this incident so they could get funding. And then they did all that in their own benefit, so their shareholders get rich and they get rich, wealthy and stuff. It's evil, but it benefits them. And that's what I think right now. It's my theory. I don't know if that's the actual story, how it's going to pan out, but it's very interesting. This game, so far, from the ratings too, this is a good game. I'm surprised. I don't even think Watch Dogs 2 is this good. Hey Google, what are the ratings for Watch Dogs 2? Oh, actually, it was considered a pretty high. Metacritic gave it an 80, so slightly higher. And Metacritic gave it a 7.6 out of 10, so about the same rating as this one. I think, in my opinion, this game looks better. And also, just the plot really is thick. But it's different. I get it. Each game had their own vibe. I think this is really good for the next game or whatever they're trying to do. I think it's really interesting. So let's keep going.
Priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
Yeah, about that. I'm guessing that if I join up, that kind of attention extends to me, right? Christ, Sabine, it's fucking risky.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
I say, Amir, so what the hell? Let's get to it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
I like this Asian guy.
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Interesting. Press. I like that. I like that bot. I want that. Press the open team menu. Equip a new gadget on your operative team menu. Equip a new gadget. Damn, that girl is resilient. She just watched all of her friends die. And she still wants to go. I mean, that is one crazy resilience. Like, holy shit. It's like a London tube. Oh, I got to get to the tube, mate. Sounding freaking Australian. Oi, bruv. I'll bop you to 21st Street. I'll shank you on your dinkle-doop. Okay, what am I supposed to do right now? Oi, bruv. That comes from, what's his face? That voice. Oi, bruv. That's one of Putter's voices. Or he's like a GTA YouTuber / Twitch streamer, and he does like these really cool like GTA RPs, and it kind of adds like a funny twist to it. So, like for example, like he has like an Indian, like a I don't know, like Pakistani cop character, and he's like, he's like a really corrupt cop, and it's just like so funny. So it's just like curses, and he has like a he's a doctor called, I think, Dr. Scheisenberg or something. And Scheisens means shit in German.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload.
Scheisens.
We're talking about the optic.
So that it's like his little words. Sometimes in his normal videos, he'll put up Okay, he'll put up like normal. He'll just during like his normal GTA videos where he's like going after tryhards, people like not tryhards, griefers, people who are going after people's cargo and in the game, destroying their stuff in the game, like in terms of like the money to help. So he goes after those kinds of people who are like who do that thing, and he ends up putting up videos of him fighting those people and all the stuff he does. Like he's a free aimer, so meaning he doesn't use auto aim, and he uses like interesting vehicles that people don't really use, that are very like he's on Amani tech vehicles that are explosive resistant. And some other things he does is that some of his vehicles, like he'll use a Chernobog on a freaking train. He'll put the Chernobog inside of a train, and will just fight with it. Like he does the most randomest challenges. You know,
The dramatic events there.
he got real skill. The guy has real skill in terms of PvP. Like I think he even won a reward at Rock. His crew, the New World Order. He like won an award with that and his crew because they did like some Rockstar 5 like Rockstar stream, and they were like the #1 crew in terms of beating everybody, stuff like something like that. So Potter's a pretty cool YouTuber. He's been playing the game since 360, like longer than me. Like, and I've started to watch his stuff. When I first watched it, I was like, I don't really like his stuff. I think he's a bit mean and aggressive. But then you kind of understand, okay, he's trying to troll people, but also he doesn't have like he does a front, but then he's like cool about it. He's not like that everywhere. He just does it to people who treat him bad. So he's like, yeah, he's interesting. I like the guy. He got good content. Equip a new gadget. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know what. On your operative. Oh.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
What the heck? I just pulled it out during a battle. How do you even look through that? What the heck? How do you just look through that, though? Let's go for the shop. I don't have any of those little points, so that's not gonna work.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
These kinds of people are called hacktivists.
Don't be shy.
And they are white hats. They're called white hat hackers, meaning they are there to do things for the better of good. Hacktivists, that's what they do. White hackers do illegal methods. No, wait, sorry. Black hats do illegal methods at the detriment of somebody else. White hats do ethical things for the benefit of somebody else, for the greater good. For example, white hat could be a pen tester who wants to secure a system at a company, like say Sony. Sony has a network intrusion and they're trying to figure out why. They also want to patch out any other issues in the future. So they might hire a pen tester, which is a white hat hacker, and they have gotten permission to access their systems and software and to do things to see how they can patch it, fix it, secure it. And that's the huge aspect. Black hats tend to try to break down and try to take something away for some sort of payment as well. That's also a big identifier. White hats don't necessarily. You can get a payout as a white hat, but it's not about. They are doing it ethically, morally, and legally. That's pretty much where it goes. Black hats are opposite. They do things unethically and morally, and that's just how the hacking community works. There's a lot of sides to it. There's hacktivists as well, people who do hacking just to advocate a certain issue or a cause they care about. This is an example of that.
Nice one. You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. That's it. Couldn't have done that better myself. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Yes, nice one. That's it.
Wow, that was brutal.
There's only one more skill you need to master: socialization. The rest of your team has arrived. Why not go and have a chat?
Asian guys running the team.
Welcome to the team.
Yes, I'm ready to go bastard hunting with you lot.
I'm very confused.
Hey.
Why would they want to use the
guess we're
same
dead set.
hideout that was
Am I an
obviously
age if you're thinking
found
there is
out?
some kind of ceremony or training or something?
Learning on the job's the way to go.
In like your typical job.
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Alright, I'm back. So, gonna play for like 5 more minutes. Something I also really like about the PlayStation 5 is I can just do this. With Xbox, you just know you can't stream to YouTube at all. I like that you can do it here.
It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
That's all well and good, but it's the power brokers that need to be brought down.
Let's not forget Albion. There's a literal army occupying the city. I won't stand for that.
Meanwhile, those Clan Kelly gangster pricks are slurping the meat off the bones of whatever's left.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
Very clear plot from the get-go.
First order of business.
She's
the Signals
pretty,
Intelligence Response Service.
considering what just happened, she's pretty stable and encouraged, considering that she just had all of her friends pass away in front of her. That's insane to me. She had this she had this James Bond looking guy, and he also's gone. Like, what the heck? I kind of like, they don't want to explain that. I wish they could explain that. I get it. They want to run away the recruits, but man, it's just crazy.